Well, here's some inside news today that I'm not happy to report, but looks like we got more layoffs coming or shifts getting deleted. And this one should be concerning because it's for the brand that Stellantis thinks is the best positioned profitability wise for them, and it's Jeep. Let's talk about this Toledo move.
For the longest time, whoa, for the longest.
Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Miley Percocet, represent, gotta represent.
What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And today I'm going to talk about some inside information I got in today concerning the Toledo plant. I guess there's two, there's a north and a south. And what we've already seen Stellantis doing in the last 45 days with completely removing shifts, laying off 2,400 and some change people out of the Warren plant in Detroit. And now we're talking about Ohio. This is extremely concerning to me because I just saw moves earlier this year where Stellantis was already trying to lay people off at the Toledo Jeep factory. Now, what's interesting here is this was around, January, maybe February? I know it was the beginning of this year. But they were able to avert the layoffs by transferring them out of town, basically. They ended up going to other UAW factories. So they didn't have to lose those jobs. Stellantis is playing hardball here. They're going to continue to try to delete shifts or remove these shifts, it looks like, as what is being said internally is Jeeps ain't selling. And they're right. We've talked about this before. You've seen me go to the lots and go show you overflow lots full of Jeep Wranglers. I mean, just Wranglers upon Wranglers upon Wranglers. They have insane incentives, 10,000, 15,000. I saw some today, 20,000 off. They can't sell them. They're overpriced and they're technically used at this point. I mean, they're old. Some of these are 2023s. In some cases, there are still 2022s. And so what Stellantis is doing, which I can understand where it's coming from, but I feel like they've made this problem themselves by making these Jeeps $100,000 Jeep Wrangler. Like, please miss me with that shit. This is ridiculous. All right, you're the average consumers that somebody that wants a Jeep is not spending $100,000 on a Jeep. Somebody that wants a powerful Jeep, yeah, okay, it's got the 6.4 in it. They'll just buy one with a Pentastar in it. They'll buy one with a 3.6, rip that thing out, throw an LS in it, throw something else in it, and they still have a Jeep with a V8. There's literally shops all over the country that do that kind of work. And it would still be cheaper than buying a $100,000 6.4 liter Jeep Wrangler. I'm sorry. It's so asinine. And now it's going to come back to bite the workers in the ass. And this is the thing that drives me nuts. Carlos Tavares doesn't care. I almost feel like he's inflated the prices, got this glut of inventory on purpose. He jacked up the MSRP on all these vehicles, right, by insane amounts, 30%, knowing that they just signed this deal with UAW, which, was it 20-something percent, 25% pay increases for people that work with UAW for Stellantis. And so he's like, cool, yeah, we'll sign the agreement, but here's what we're gonna flood the market, flood these dealers with this at massively inflated prices. Banks won't write loans on them. We won't be able to sell them. And then we can start shutting down shifts and we can get the production out of here. Because that's what I think the goal is. Everybody's saying, it's only one shift, man. They only cut one shift. They moved people over to where the temps were working. They moved some of the UAW guys over to what the temps were doing and got rid of the temps. No, man. No. they're going to consistently continue to cut shifts to move that shit to Mexico. Like, that's 100% the goal for Carlos Tavares. If he's able to cut his labor by 62% by moving it all to Mexico, he's going to do that. He's a bean counter. That's exactly what he's doing. And he's intentionally sabotaging the company. And here's the thing, I'm not a UAW guy. It's not my thing. I don't care what side it's on, all right? I'm just looking at the facts. The fact that your leadership is not pounding this dude in the head publicly and coming out and screaming at this crap makes me wonder if the leadership of the union isn't involved in it. It's crazy. I know, you're doing Alex Jones stuff, it's conspiracy theory. Well, then explain it to me. Because if they're supposed to be making moves in your best interest, why the hell are they allowing this? I haven't seen anything loud outside of some paper tiger yelling in a paper bag stuff about what happened at Warren. And now, these are the rumors. This is the stuff coming out of Toledo that they're going to cut an entire shift. It could be, another couple thousand workers or 1,000 workers gone like this, gone, out of a job. It's ridiculous. I'll leave the question up to you. What do you guys think about this situation going on at the Toledo plant and the rumors circulating now that they could be cutting a shift and or laying off some workers because they're not going to have as much production? Now, I've also had some people say, well, is it temporary or is it permanent? Every single one that they've done here recently, right, has in Stellantis' own statement, we've published the documents and stuff here on other videos for you guys to see. They literally said they should consider these permanent. They're not temporarily laying off anybody. If they're able to get out of the contract for 1,000 workers and get you out of the way, that's it. Done. Unless UAW is able to move you to another factory, which is what they did earlier this year, it's not going to happen. So now he said he was going to do it. He said, I'm cutting 30%. And they're also saying the people that were taking the voluntary buyouts, not even 20% of the people that they said they needed. So be prepared. More cuts are coming. 100% it's happening. And hey, when you see this hit the news about what's going on in Toledo, you saw it here first. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.